Hello, 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 hello. Today I'm gonna share with you feminization tips, or at least the kind that work well for me. I'm trying to do it in ASMR format because this is my ASMR channel, and I want to kind of keep it in, what do you call it? I want to keep it in theme. I want to keep organized. So, whatever your reason is for becoming more femme, whether you're like a femboy or you're transitioning into a girl, or you just want to look more androgynous, this is what I do. So, I'm gonna go through the main things I know, and that is how I take care of my face. Chewing gum. I'll get back to that. I know it sounds weird, but we'll get to it. I'm gonna talk about what I eat for vitamins. I'm gonna give shaving tips. What I use to bathe, shave, basically any of that shower stuff. I'm gonna talk about nair. And last of all, someone wanted me to talk about voice training, because I've trained my voice as a voice actor since probably I was like 10. No joke, since I was 10. And yeah, I'm an adult now, so that's a lot of years. I trained my voice both to go deeper and to go higher. So yeah, I'll talk about how I got there, I guess. And I also want to talk about estrogen, which is the hormone found in women that you can take to either become a woman or to just be more feminine. So yeah, let's get started. So, starting with estrogen. I wouldn't recommend this myself unless you're transitioning, because one, and two, it's rough. At least it was rough for me. It's rough. I used these type of pills for a while. The big issue I had was they made me severely depressed, to the point it got kind of dangerous. Like, I'm talking crying every night, major breakdown, and I've recently stopped taking them because of this. It just wasn't worth it for me. Maybe I could have gotten used to the symptoms, gotten better with time, but I just couldn't take it, and I wasn't settling in, so I stopped. But wait, this is just my experience though, and a lot of people have different experiences, so this one is up to you. Your doctor will outline side effects, and they did warn me about increased depression being a possibility. I also think it's somehow worsened my voice cracks. I don't even know how that's possible, but like, I swear it did. Again, I don't really recommend it for a femboy, but that's really up to the individual. I know some femboys do use E just fine. But I thought I'd share, like, how it was for me, and I'm like, for me, it was really worth it. I have seen crazy, transformations with, e-pills. So, like, really, it's up to you, but, yeah, that's a obvious one. So, I'm getting that one out of the way first. But, like, I've had a few femboys who, like, ask me stuff, and they don't know a lot of stuff. Some don't know about estrogen. Some don't even know about Nair. So, I'm gonna be talking about that stuff too. Okay, face stuff, face stuff, face stuff. Face stuff. Face stuff. ASMR. Face stuff. Okay, disclaimer. I already have good skin. And that's just due to, genes. Maybe partially my race, too. And I have never gotten acne. My skin is rather dry and unblemished. I've never had huge issues with my skin other than, like, redness when I was, like, a teen. But, like, I don't know. I don't know, it's pretty much gone away. I would say I have Wendigo type skin. So I do already, like, by luck, have a good skin. I've always had really good skin and hair. Just because I was lucky to be born with that, I guess. I don't know why. But, like, basically I started doing this sort of skincare stuff because I'm I'm worried about twink death. Anyways, even so, I saw an improvement with redness going away and a evener tone, smoothness, while using these methods. You can try them, but everyone's different, so I can't guarantee it'll be a miraculous change or work as well as it worked for me. Oh yeah, I'm also adept with makeup because I've been cosplaying for so long. Like, since I was a teen. I've been cosplaying for so long since I was a teen. I got really good at it, and it feels kind of similar to doing regular art to me for face prevention of wrinkles, aging, smoother skin, and good hair growth, and bone health. I cannot stress this enough. Take collagen gummies. Please. Like, even with my mom taking collagen, like, she, like, de-aged, it seems. It seems like that stuff works. I take, I think it's Nature's Bounty. Collagen gummies. I'll put up the two that I've tried. And, I don't know. My hair's grown down to my shoulders now. And that was only like a few months. My teeth look whiter for some reason. I don't know if that's part of it, but my teeth do look whiter. It seems like. I also use these like face masks from Amazon. They seem to like moisturize my face pretty well. And that's another thing. You know how people always like, I don't know if you guys know Jeremiah, but he always says the reason he looks young still is because he moisturizes, and like, that's so true. You should moisturize, and you should use collagen. At least it works for me, so, you know, femboys, go get your collagen. Which is funny, because me and my buddy Maypup, we were like, we should make a femboy energy drink and lace it with collagen. I don't know how good that would work, but hey, it might sell. I can't recommend this enough for your face. Whew. So, to prevent wrinkles and aging, and you know, that, I guess that's important to avoid tea death. I swear by these. I've been using these for like half a year, and my skin, I don't know if the pores shrunk or what, but it looks like almost glassy and smooth. Sorry, I'm a bit sick right now. Like, it's been working for me. I had my friend try it out too for himself, and it's been good for him too. Like, his skin is getting healthier with the mask. You can see it. He can see it. So I do recommend using these. Of course, everyone has a different skin type, so like I don't know if it's gonna be the same for everyone, but I'm just saying, for me, it works. It works like a hot damn. Yeah. Basically, it's an age-old saying, but keeping moisturized really does do wonders. And collagen prevents wrinkles, so it can even erase wrinkles, so yeah. I would recommend, I highly, strongly recommend you at least try it and see if it works for you. Okay, so shaving tips. I think there's a few videos out there that are really good for this, but I'm just saying what I do. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, but this is just what I do. Shaving. Now, this might sound very scary. And, I mean, I've been shaving for a long time, so I've got my, my techniques. What I do with shaving is, instead of using shaving cream, I use like a really hydrating conditioner. The conditioners I use are very varied. I usually use, like, you know what, I'll just show them on screen. I basically use my mom's, whatever she gets. And I don't know if I should give out this advice, but I shave from all directions. And like, I've relatively smooth skin and thin hair growth. So, if you're someone with thicker hair, I wouldn't exactly do that right away. I guess it might depend on your hair growth, but I've been doing it very carefully, and it seems to make smoother results for me. Not just on the legs, if you know what I mean, but but yeah, the reason I say use conditioner, especially if you have thicker hair and it's grown for quite a while, is then the conditioner softens the hair and it actually hurts less and comes off smoother. At least that's how it's been for me. You can use shaving cream, but I do recommend like really hydrating conditioner, because again, it's hair. Now I'm not gonna tell you how to use it. Not in great detail. But one of my friends asked, how do you shave in certain areas that are hard to reach? Well, you don't, because you could get cut if you do that. So basically I told him, well, you could use Nair, and he didn't know what Nair was. So I guess some people don't know about this, which is surprising to me. Well, not really. I didn't know about it until I saw it, like, in the bathroom. I was like, Mom, what is this for? And then she explained to me. So I didn't know about hair removal creams like that. And honestly, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Really, all you need to do is put the cream on the hard to reach place for I think it was like 10 minutes, and don't let it touch water, don't let it wash off until those minutes are over, and then you can literally then you can literally wipe the hair off, which is like magic. It's pretty good. I'd recommend using it, but, you know, to each their own. Now, people want to know how to make your voice more feminine. Well, I can do both. I can make it deeper, and I can make it higher, so that it sounds a bit more feminine. I don't really think I can do a female voice, at least not convincingly, at least. But I mean, I've fooled people before, so maybe I'm better than I think. I don't know. I call this one my catboy voice. Now, I got bullied for my voice way back when I was like a kid, and like all through high school. And I'm not even kidding about this. All through high school years, which is a lot of years, I've been voice training. I do really deep voices, and then I do higher voices. And what I do to drop my voice is I just talk, I don't know, way deeper into my throat, if that makes sense. Like, I can feel my voice go down and like vibrate into my chest, Like I'm feeling my chest right now, and it's got that bass that vibrate. Pause. And I tried that as well, of course, because I wanted to have the power to do both femme voices and really deep voices. Because I'll talk in my regular voice. This is what I sound like regular. Like, this is not me voice acting. This is just my normal talking voice. How I talk on the stream, you know? I do want to voice act my VTuber more in the future and not use my normal voice, but you know, all in due time. Now for feminizing your voice. Oh boy. This one I find a bit harder, but I practice basically every day, because every day I used to do ASMR 5 years ago. I did it at a young age. My voice was a bit not so good. And I did like cool adventure roleplay Genshin ASMR with my sister. My sister did Venti. I did like, who did I do? I think I did Shao, Scaramouche. Genshin characters, basically. The thing about talking more feminine, you have to talk through your nose. What I mean by that is when you raise your voice, you're kind of talking through your nose, which makes it sound a bit more nasally, which is why, you know, some people might sound a bit nasally if they have a feminine voice. And there's nothing wrong with that, really. Like, people might spam the nerd emoji on you, but I don't know. I hear, like, trans women with, like, really nasally voices. And I think it's cute. I don't know. But, it's important to practice this, record it, listen to your voice, and adjust your voice. That's what I did on my mobile devices. I used a freaking iPad to record my voice. And I would do high voices and low voices. And I'd try to see what I could do with my range. And I did that for years. So it wasn't just overnight. My voice is trained for changing, sorry. As I said, I'm sick recording this, so my voice isn't exactly at the best condition, but you know, whatever. I've like trained it like this, talking through my chest and talking through my nose to do both the deepest voice I could do and the highest, most feminine voice I could do. And by doing this, I can like switch back and forth. Like, a lot of people get confused because they're like, your voice keeps changing. Well, that's because I'm changing it. Because I'm literally changing it. And, my mic is a totally better mic than I used to have. So now you're hearing it more clear. Same with the 3DO. The 3DO, my voice sounds the most like it does in real life. So if you listen to me on a 3DO, that's the most accurate, like, sound of my voice you're gonna get. So, yeah. I don't have really the best tips for heightening your voice, other than you really have to train it and you have to talk through your nose. And to be fair, I've done it for years. If you're transitioning or you just want a more femme voice, there's also the option of vocal surgery. I don't know much about that, but I find it very fascinating. You can look it up because it's really cool. It's really cool. Obviously, I don't really want to have a, completely female voice, because then people are just gonna think I'm a woman, and I'm not. So, I wouldn't get that surgery, but, those are the only two feminization things I know. If you do want to share some stuff you know in the comments, I would greatly appreciate that, because I really just trained it. I don't even know what else to say. Voice changers sound like shit. I've tried those before, but they always sound like robotic to me, so I wouldn't recommend streaming as a VTuber with a voice changer, but to each their own. I don't know. Things are advancing. And totally random, but I used to have a chubbier face. I was chubbier overall as a teen. And I would chew gum incessantly, and now I have pretty nice chin. So yeah, I don't know. Chewing gum is good if you want to get rid of the double chin if you have one. It's really something I recommend. Obviously, it's not the only thing you should do, like work out and chew gum, but it actually worked for me, which is hilarious. Forget mewing, bro. I really like the company. Native? I actually don't know how to say it, but this brand, you might think it's for women, but it's actually, what do they call it? Unisex. It's for men and women. And the scents are much nicer than most male scents. It's I wouldn't say it's feminine, but it's a little more feminine than what they have out there for men. And the vanilla coconut one, oh my god, I love using that one. And the deodorant with it. It is so good. Even the deodorant, it makes me smell like vanilla all day. It is so good. I cannot, but the price, it is a little pricey, I'll have to say. For me, it's worth it, but, other things that aren't as feminine is this brand right here. Not sponsored. Nothing sponsored. I think that one smells pretty nice too. But, to each their own. But I try to use everything native because they're really good. That's all I'm gonna say. And I also like to use this vanilla spray my mom has called milkshake. And like you spray it in, your hair smells like vanilla. It's so good. It's so good. I just love the scent of vanilla so much. It's so nice. I don't care what people think when they walk by me and I'm a vanilla scented femboy. I don't care. It smells good to me. I don't care if people make fun of me, bro. I was also asked what to wear to work as a femboy. Well, I can't think of any jobs that allow for thigh highs. So you got me stumped on that. I usually just wear a Carhartt hoodie and jeans to work. Like, I don't know, that could be femboyish a little bit, hoodies. But honestly, you got me there. You can't really dress like that as a femboy or a woman to work. You're not even allowed to wear shorts at most jobs, so you got me there. I don't know. I'll wear that to my streaming job. So sorry. I don't know. Depends on the job. So, anyways, those are my main tips. I hope one of those things you didn't already know. It seems a bit simple. I wish I had more. But, oh no. That's basically all I do, and it works for me. I'll update in a few years. See if I experience twink death. And, yeah. I don't know. Question, if you're getting close to, twink death, will you, like, answer in the comments, will you change into a wizard? Or will you change into a woman? Let me know. Because I've been debating both. I'm like, being a wizard would be cool. And then I could, like, rebrand my my VTuber into a wizard. And get married to another wizard. But then I was thinking, also, if I turn into a lady, I don't know, that doesn't seem as cool as being a wizard. Unless I turn into a witch. Just let me know in the comments. What would you do?